Nico a lot. First of all, Nico kind of just transforms your bot lane into an absolute terror early in terms of push, but then also there is setup for this Jhin. It's actually really...
Into FlyQuest tomorrow, where Shopify Rebellion, they're fighting for the franchise's first finals appearance. Meanwhile, River to start things off just gets killed.
Contract's heading up there, though, so you got to be a little careful. That's
here.
But look at River right now. He's already bot side under the turret. B-Boy's jumping in, had the flash available, but kill secured by the Thieves, capitalizing on the low health bar and no barrier.
And that's what I love about two former NRG teammates going up against two former NRG teammates, right? So he did end up saying, you know, we'll find out who the better two are.
Yeah. And did you see that footage, the behind-the-scenes footage? That wave down there. No objectives on the map, so nothing to fight for immediately. But 30 seconds, now they're going for the dive. Tempered Fate lands onto the turret and a Quid. Got some grinding as well, and Quid's in a lot of trouble, but he gets damage on his Zeus. Almost turns it back around. Barely goes down. Contracts with a kill credit. Shopify Belly pull up the dive, but Ayla's there. Has Pop Blossom, has Flash. Doesn't have a lot of damage nearby, though. We're waiting for River. We're waiting for FBI to come down. Now Ayla will start the approach on the next wave hitting the turret. Shopify Rebellion stuck around for a play. Flash, Pop Blossom lands. Zinjao in some trouble, and River picks up that kill. Now Deadly Flourish. They're going to continue on to Sion, but Fudge has a big health bar. Hard to lock down. 100 Thieves will just...
after their counter on bottom side. So Shopify, they did stick around a little bit extra to get some turret plate money down there, and it ended up costing them.
Ooh, but now Fudge, he actually stuck around for another wave, and River just took the dragon. He's going to look for another gank down here. Flash is available, but no ultimate, so Sion will fall. Fudge giving some gold over to the Thieves.
And that gives them Feet of Warfare, and it goes back to exactly what you just said, Chovy, right? Where they stick around just punches, they punch back. And this is actually a nice little sneaky play from Contract that is going to end up getting Shopify this first turret down on bot side.
Beautiful.
Because they were able
completing it. That if they deny this objective as well, that would be 2 and 2 for objectives.
It wouldn't be
We're teleporting in, we're portaling in. Everybody's looking for the contest right now. Contracts has a Crescent guarded. It's stolen by River. They will take down FBI. Fudge with the kill credit there. But on the bottom side here, Quinn and Dokla are trying to fight Zeus and Palafox. Fudge being the front line. Double kill to the Sion. As it's now Quid, Ayla, and River trying to get a scraps from the play. But Quid's chased down into his own jungle. Flashes the wall, flash follow from Fudge. Shopify Rebellion clean up the fight.
And they're not even done! Okay, Ayla, nice little juke there on the Nico. He should be able to get damage to be a real threat in that fight. This isn't one of the fights where, they ignore the Sion and they walk by the Sion. He actually did a tremendous amount of damage there, too.
We could be at the next fight. Dokla just took a turret, has a teleport available. River's taking the portal over the wall right now. 100 Thieves are a little split. They're all surrounding Shopify Rebellion, but Shopify outside of Palafox are grouped up. It's going to be River maybe looking for a steal, but Shopify will push him away from the pit here, as he'll have to try and get back through the mid lane. Flashes over Fudge's ultimate, as Contract still on the dragon. Now Dokla looking for a pick out here. There's that Bard ultimate, trying to buy space, trying to buy time. But Ayla with the Pop Blossom doesn't land on the Palafox, lands on everybody else, and that's what the Thieves needed. Dokla unleashed on the backline, takes down Palafox, as River now taking out Fudge with the rest of the team. FBI kill credit, 100 Thieves strike back.
A split fight is what 100 Thieves want. They want chaos so they can use all of these dive champions to get all these flank angles. And Shopify still had some people on Dragon, and some people chasing River. River ran them on a little circus route through mid lane.
Their frontline ults away.
And most importantly, they're also distracted by the TP coming in from Dokla.
Play better in the spread map here with the champions that they do have. Dokla gets a tower.
Plus, this is actually a little spread out from the rest of the team. Dokla just said, let's just start the action. Public execution straight in, but a little early. Rest of the team not there. Pop Blossom only lands on the one. Doesn't trade onto Palafox yet, but B-Boy is the focus. River takes him down. River takes out Palafox. River gets the double kill as the Thieves look to take down the front line. Fudge falls. Dragon to 100 Thieves. Another team fight win, and this is the soul.
Initially, I was like, oh no, Dokla went a little too early, but the Pop Blossom comes in absolutely huge from Ayla, and more importantly, 100 Thieves have had such good prio on these key targets, onto B-Boy, onto Palafox, making sure they take them out. Now they have Hex Tech Soul, and it's perfectly safe to take this Otacon.
Exactly. Honestly, this game, I'm giving 100 Thieves so far, like, at least an A. If not an A+, because they have done so well with not overcommitting to these objectives.
And why front the back when we can just flank and get around them? Now the question is, how do Shopify Rebellion adapt? Because clearly setting up the battle lines is not working. Maybe they have to start looking for the picks, using Bard ult aggressively, using Scion ult to try and make plays. Like, we haven't really seen Shopify Rebellion be able to pull off that offensive play yet.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for them to contest inside lanes as well, as we kind of already set up with the way these two team compositions work. So I think what they're really hoping for is good vision and set up around an objective, potentially a pick prior to it.
I mean, it's just 100 Thieves having no chill. They're just invading the jungle and taking us. He was just trying to back, man. He's just trying to get out of there. Spend his pittance of gold as a support.
I was talking about how Shopify would potentially want to pick. It's 100 Thieves that are running much more of a pick-heavy composition.
Public execution onto Palafox. Shopify Rebellion have no quarter, no safety, nowhere on the rift where they can just farm to their heart's content. One traded back. B-Boy does get Dokla. What a snipe. But still the Thieves.
But Quid is still on this bot side, going to be able to try to still hammer down on this bot tier 2 as 100 Thieves are just already on the Baron after those picks.
I think the miracle run is just going to continue for 100 Thieves. Their lower bracket run, it is crazy how the odds were stacked against them this year, with the organization leaving the league at the end of the year, with them really underperforming for the beginning of the year. But, you know, in the elimination phase, 100 Thieves
because of how willing they were to pull the trigger on these team fights, seeing them come out with a composition like this and have so much success on it really just showcases how coordinated they've been with each other.
As the siege continues bot side here, 100 Thieves looking to start cracking the base of Shopify for Demonte, as 100 Thieves have been making quick work of them. Maybe they look for more here. They open up the curtains. They have the front line there. River's going for the dive. They just catch out B-Boy. Nobody's covering the damage, and they find even more. The dive continues. The ice will run on. 100 Thieves making quick work of Shopify Rebellion underneath their inhibitor turret, under their Nexus turrets. Dokla's diving onto Palafox, and it's going to be a clean ace if they dive that fountain. Palafox desperately trying to get back under there, but 100 Thieves have a full wave available. They're teleporting back in. That's gonna do it for game number 1. Palafox will watch as his turret falls. 100 Thieves, do they go for the ace? They can go for the dive. They'll just take the Nexus. Game 1, 100 Thieves.
Dokla flashing the energy emo right there.